So here, okay, you've got your area times the height, right? You've got this triangle, right? What's the area of this triangle? You've got half times base times height. Okay. Do you know your height? No.
No.
Right? How the hell are you going to find your height? How are you going to find this height? What topic does that relate to that we've covered and you know it? Starts with letter P.
Oh, Pythag.
With trig, you need an angle.
Yeah.
Here we don't have an angle. So you've got a triangle like this, okay? And then you've got here 5, and then you've got here, what's this going to be?
3.
Good, well done. This is why you're clever, okay? You're able to see that that was half a triangle, so that's 3. How are you going to find out your height, this particular point? You label this as your C.
Yeah.
You label this as your adjacent, and then this is your B, right? Now,
wouldn't the C?
oh, so yeah, that is trig, okay?
God.
So let's work this out. What's the
Yeah.
formula for trig? Not trig, Pythag. What's the formula for Pythag?
The
Pythagoras.
It's like half.
C squared.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different one.
Yeah.
That's great.
C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Okay,
Damn it.
we know our C squared, right?
Yeah.
Which is 5 squared. And then you've got your A squared, which is 3 squared. We don't know our B squared,
Yeah.
which is our H, which was the height of the triangle.
Yeah.
Right. What's our 5 squared? What's it going to be? 25 equals 9 plus H squared.
Yeah.
How do you solve for H squared? What do you need? You need to find H by itself. What do you need to get rid of to the other side?
You need to move the 9 to the other side.
Correct. And then also the square. But let's move the 9 to the other side. So you got H squared is equal to minus 9 minus 9.
Yeah.
So you got 25 take away 9. What's 25 take away 9? 16.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you get rid of that square? You're not done yet. A lot of people make this mistake. They just write H squared equals 16. How do you get rid of the squared? What's the opposite of squared?
Unsquared.
Yeah. What's the opposite? Square. Starts with an R. Square root.
Oh.
So you got H is equal to square root of 16.
4.
What's the square root of 16? 4. Now you know your H.
Yeah.
This is like a whole story. It's like too much going on, right? You can get that H. How do we find out the volume? Area times height. Let's go back to the question.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the area? Triangle. You need half times base times height. We just found our height, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay, now the next part is, you got your formula, okay? Area is half times base times height, okay? Do you know your base of this triangle?
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Do you know your height?
Yes.
Yes, which
4.
is 4. Which is equal to now, 2 times 6 is equal to 12
Yeah.
centimeters squared. That's the area of your triangle, right? So that's the area of the triangle, okay? And then you're going to multiply by the length. So what's the area of a triangle? What was it again? It was 12
Yeah.
centimeters squared. What was the length of this object?
9.
9 centimeters. What do you have there? 12 times 9 is?
How's that a 6? Did you have to half the 6 as well?
So half of 6 is going to be 3.
Yeah, but you
Then
still said
3 times 4 is going to be 12. Or you could do this. A half of 6 times 4. What's a half of 24? 12. That's okay. That's all right. All good. And then you got 12 times 9. Okay? Some technical difficulties. It's all G. All good?
Yeah.
Sweet. So that's literally 12 times 9 is 108 centimeters cubed. And that's the answer. Okay? That's the volume of the object. So it's not getting to the answer. It's not getting the answer. It's how did you get your answer? Okay. Your area of this object that's being repeated times by the length.
Yeah.
What's the area of this object? Okay. Go back to your formula. Area is equal to half times base times height.
Yeah.
Cool. Do we have our height? A lot of people will write that as being your height. That's not right.
Yeah.
That's actually a trick. Then you need to find out your height. How do you find out this height?
You have to do this.
Pythag.
Yeah.
And that's c squared equals a squared plus b squared. You're not done there yet. You found out your height, and it gets really frustrating. So then you plug it into this particular formula, you find out your area, and then you multiply by your length.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So we'll finish with that question there.
Yeah.
Okay.